My name is Ollie Thorn, he, him. I'm the Golden Thread facilitator of the Generation Valuable program. I'm a white male, mid 30s, brown hair peppered with grey and a stubbly beard. And you can't see because we're speaking virtually, but I'm also a wheelchair user.
What is the purpose of the Generation Valuable programme?
The Generation Valuable program is aiming to revolutionize the future landscape of disabled professionals. Its aim is to empower and support the development of future disabled leaders at the same time as supporting leaders to better understand disability, demystify it, and see the opportunities of creating a disability inclusive culture within organizations. So this program it's a space to grow, think, reflect, and learn. It's about widening perspectives. It's about growing networks, and it's empowering people to be courageous in their thinking. And it also helps to develop personal leadership skills. So I'm talking active listening, powerful questioning, and the power that comes from being conscientiously curious.
What is the most significant impact you have seen mentorship programmes deliver?
I've seen mentoring programs deliver huge positive change to business if they're done well. The Generation Valuable program isn't just a standard off the shelf mentoring program. There's so much more to it. For mentees, this program is focused on really developing that self-belief and the ability for people to really drive their own career, and provides an additional wraparound to ensure that the mentors can be the best that they possibly can be, alongside additional support to really understand and demystify disability. Mentoring is personal. It's focused on the individual to grow and develop. But there's also real reciprocal nature of mentoring, meaning that the mentors have the opportunity to increase and develop their own understanding, which often leads to that change of perspectives, and leaders then utilizing the levers that they can pull to kind of change that culture within an organization. And in the longer term, with an increase in disabled leaders, it's also paying it forward, increasing the number of role models alongside the people with lived experience at the table to make more inclusive decisions going forward.
What are the most significant challenges disabled leaders face, and how does mentorship address them?
The most significant challenges that disabled leaders face are very similar to the challenges disabled people face in many areas of life. I think there's a misunderstanding and fear of what disability actually is. It's often seen as a negative, a problem, an additional cost, and businesses often see that as a reduction in productivity and ultimately a problem. And on the flip side of that, for individuals, there's a real lack of role models, which leads to that kind of classic adage of, if you can't see it, you can't be it.
How can businesses move beyond performative inclusion and take meaningful action?
Any organization wants to make the best decisions. And to make the best decisions, you need to have a whole range of perspectives and experiences around the table. You need to create a disability inclusive culture. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out from all of those awesome, great ideas. And ultimately, you're missing a huge opportunity. So, so what do businesses need to do to kind of create that disability inclusive culture? You need to get conscientiously curious. You need to educate yourself, and you need to speak with disabled people. And I suppose that last one's really, really important. You need to make sure people with disabilities are part of the conversation. It's also really, really important to know that it's okay to get it wrong. We're all human and we all get things wrong, and no one is perfect. Um, but you need to make sure you really learn from those mistakes.
What role does leadership play in fostering an inclusive corporate culture?
Leadership plays an absolutely vital role in creating any culture at any organization. The phrase, the standard you walk past is the standard you accept, highlights, leadership is key to all of this. Leaders have a crucial role in creating and fostering an inclusive corporate culture, that they set the tone, they lead by example, they need to establish clear values, they need to really promote ethical decision making, and also reward that ethical behavior, right? And it's about creating a supportive environment where everyone can perform at their best.